Hey guys, Patrick, An Average Techie here, and today I'm going to start a new series that I'm going to call Adventures In, and it's going to be where I explore something that I didn't previously know how to do, so with a little help from Google and a few forums, I figure out how to do something, and in this particular episode it's going to be Adventures in updating a small tablet to Windows 10. For reference, I'm running a Dell Venue 8 Pro. When I originally purchased it, it had Windows 8.1, and now I decided to update it to Windows 10. I've actually updated it whenever Windows 10 first came out, almost a year ago, and at that point I love having the latest operating systems, so I decided to go ahead and update it, and that turned out to be quite a challenge because the tablet that I have only has 32 gigs of storage, so if you know much about the Dell Venue 8, the operating system takes up most of the internal storage on the 32 gigabyte system, so I had to clear out quite a bit of stuff to make that work. So the question is that worth it? So on my tablet, I don't really run much on there. I didn't have any movies, any music, anything really saved on there. I had a few apps downloaded, not anything substantial. So I still had to go in, uninstall a few apps, I had to clear out some old update files, I had to do a whole lot of extra stuff that I wasn't really planning on doing to make it work. But I was able to make it work, got it updated to Windows 10, and it's been running. So how does it run? Is it worth it? Is it better than Windows 8? Sorta. The two biggest upsides to running Windows 10 is A, you get all the latest updates, and B, you have access to Cortana. So that's really the biggest advantages to running Windows 10 on your tablet. But the disadvantage is the Windows 8 was designed to run on a tablet, despite what Microsoft might tell you. I like the swipe gestures where you could swipe in and get to the charms and that kind of stuff. Those things were intuitive and worked pretty well for the Windows 8 interface. Windows 10's tablet mode just doesn't work as good as Windows 8. I don't like it as much. It's not bad, but it's not as good as Windows 8. It should also be noted that almost a year after I updated, Windows 10 now has another big update that's 16 gigabytes. I don't have room for the update, and frankly there's not enough space available for me to clear out to make that work. So at this point, my security advantage is pretty much null and void because I have the latest update that I'm going to be able to get unless they figure out a magic way to shrink that down. So that's a little frustrating. So ultimately, I can't recommend my adventure to anyone on a small 32 gigabyte tablet. It just isn't worth it to update to Windows 10. If you're on 8, stick with that. But that was my adventure, guys. What do you think? Do you have any questions or comments? If so, leave them down below. I love to answer people's questions. If you like my video, give it a like. If you really liked it, subscribe. I'll be putting up more content. If you want to see other adventures that I've been on, I'd love to share those with you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Alright guys, this has been Patrick, An Average Techie. Y'all have a great day.